Colleen Derrick here from Swaggers Insurance. Welcome to Giving and Generosity. We are in module number 5, Release the Hounds. We're going to talk about a free-for-all versus organized chaos versus a strategic legacy. Guess which one I like? First is 5.1. We're discussing family. Now, when we are giving, do we want it to be a surprise, which is lovely, or do we want it to be an intentional stewardship of resources, in which case we're training the recipient, which means, if I'm giving a gift to my hubby just because I love him and I want to give him tickets to a Flames game, that's a nice surprise. What if I'm giving him my business? Maybe not so much of a good surprise for anybody. My clients, I don't think, would appreciate that at all. And I don't think, would appreciate that at all. So maybe that's when I would want to prepare the receiver. I'd want to help them know how to steward the gift I'm giving them. Right? And that's where that planning in 1.1 came into place, is to plan or not to plan. Well, maybe planning on some gifts is a really good thing, because a surprise is not always a good thing. Have you ever heard from somebody who thought they were getting this huge inheritance when they died, and then it turned out to be nowhere near what they thought it was? And sometimes that's just a difference in perspective. Sometimes that's an erosion of value due to inflation. Sometimes that's somebody changed their mind, or sometimes that's because somebody ran into some financial trouble and they had to use some of those resources for their well-being. Now, if we have communicated that to people, then that can save relationship. If we don't communicate that can break relationship. We want contentment, peace, and love. And communication can pave the way for a reduction in a gifting that somebody's expecting to still be a relationship bonding experience and a good blessing. So sometimes surprises are good, but a lot of times when we prepare people that we're giving to and we keep them in the loop, sometimes that's the bigger blessing. Then we want to consider the character of who we're giving it to. If I'm giving this to my sister, well, that's, great, because I know her character. I know that she is a compassionate, loving person who cares about others, who cares about her family, who cares about our family, who cares about her community. And so if I give a gift to her, I know that I can trust her character. That's going to be a good thing. However, if I gave this gift to my 2-year-old grandson, well, I don't know his character yet, and I don't know when I'm going to die. So I think I want to think twice about giving, a good chunk of money to my 2-year-old grandson, who might get it when, I don't know, what if he gets it when the day he turns 18, and that's when I die? Do I want to give it while I'm alive or dead? I don't know, but character makes a big deal to do with these things, right? Giving my one son money when he was 16, he was a grumpy little fellow. Giving my other son money when he was 18, it was not a good stage. Their character is there, but it was not manifesting. So we want to be careful about our timing, and we want to consider the character of the people we're giving to in our families, so that it, again, is bringing unity, contentment, peace, love to the family. That's a really good thing. We don't want to give gifts that divide, right? And knowing somebody's character and allowing that development is really important. And do they have an advisor? If I give somebody money, a small amount, not a big deal. But if I want to give a hefty gift, then I might want to ask, do they have an advisor? Do they have an advisor that they can trust, that they are aligned with in values, that can help them do something really good for their future with this? And that goes again back to stage 101 in the planning and the intent is, why am I giving this money? And it's not inappropriate, if I'm giving somebody money, to ask them that question. Say, I'd like to give you some money. Do you have an advisor you can work with to help make this really matter to you?